Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, I'll be showing you guys what platforms and what accounts you need to set up to get started on your cryptocurrency journey. After this episode, I don't want any more excuses on why you cannot find a coin or why you can't invest in certain cryptocurrencies. So sit back, relax. Actually, you probably need to get your laptop out and follow along. Let's get it. Right, so going straight into it, this is based off my experience, which is coming from South Africa. So there's a few details which are suited to someone coming from South Africa, but most of the things I say it's applicable anywhere in the world. So if you're looking to interact with the basic, or not the basic, but the main cryptocurrencies such as your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, that level of cryptocurrency, then as a South African, the easiest way to interact with that is through Luno. Now, Luno is a platform which allows you to trade, sell, and buy different cryptocurrencies, but it's very limited in terms of the offering that it provides in terms of the amount of different cryptocurrencies. Let me just show you here on my phone. So just to set up your Luno account, what you need to do is firstly, probably download the app. That would be the best way to start. And as soon as you open up the Luno account, it's very straightforward in terms of starting up an account. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you have a YouTube account, I'm assuming you have a Google account, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. It's a similar type of setup. As you log in here, this is the main interface. It shows you your balance, all the different assets that it offers. This is my watch list. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cosmos, Polygon, and others, and 8 more in the list. The reason why this is the start of my suggestions is that it's the most easiest to interact with. The UI and UX is the most easiest to interact with. If you do want to purchase Bitcoin, you simply press on Bitcoin, buy, once off, and then as a South African, it's easy to connect your bank account directly to the app and directly transfer funds from your bank account to the app. So what you do is read the prompts. The prompts are very self-explanatory, and I can see that they tried their best to help out beginners in trying to understand the platform. As you can see here, it gives me various options on how I'd want to interact and deposit my funds onto the app, or how I'd like to purchase Bitcoin. So the first option is add money. As you can see, I don't have any money, so it says add money to your wallet. And go ahead. So the nice thing about it, as I've said, you can connect your wallet directly to the app, and then as you click, I've already connected a few wallets to this app. So as you click on any of the wallets there, it will prompt you. You'll get a notification on your bank app which is asking you to authenticate the transaction or accept the transaction, and you'd simply accept that, and this transaction would go immediately through. I think you just have to look at the timing or the cut down period in terms of, I think before 3 p.m. each day it might land the same day, or after 3 p.m. on that day the transaction will go through the next day. You just have to double check that. I'm not too sure. So after your money has reflected on the app, this is actually sounding more like a Luno tutorial. Run me my check, Luno. After you've loaded your money onto Luno, it should show at the top as your total balance, and then with the total balance that you're able to interact or purchase any of these assets here. And then, as I've said, if you want to buy Bitcoin, say buy, once off, and if you did have money in your wallet from the transaction that you did with your bank, it should show over here. Very simple, read the prompts, and yeah, not rocket science. So now you've been purchasing your Bitcoin, you've been purchasing your Ethereum, and now you have a little bit more appetite of other things out there. As you can see, Luno's quite restricted in terms of the amount of different cryptocurrencies that the platform does offer. So the next option for you would be Binance. So what I'd do is that I'd go on www.binance.com and then start an account, or open up an account rather, similar to how you. Or one thing I did miss about the Luno account, you would have to supply sufficient KYC documentation ID. I think your ID isn't necessary. Yeah, just identification documents, just so they can validate your account. Similarly to what you'd have to do with Binance, you'd have to provide that level of identification. But once you open up the account, you should get this interface. It's a more trader-like interface for beginners, but over time you do get used to it. So your appetite has grown now. You're looking to buy more assets other than your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the likes, Solana. Here, there's way more offerings in terms of the different types of assets that you can buy. I'm sure you guys have heard about Dogecoin, Chainlink, Polkadot. There's so many different, there's like 13 different pages here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's 13 different tabs here, and it's the offering is just insane. So what you do here is deposit your funds, and you choose various ways on how to deposit your funds. You can deposit crypto. So if you do have funds in your Luno account in the form of Bitcoin or Ethereum, you can easily send that Bitcoin or Ethereum onto your Binance account. Here, as you can see the interface, select the coin that you want to deposit here. If you did have Bitcoin, you'd select the Bitcoin option. Here is your different networks, Bitcoin, and then this would be the account that you select on the Luno account. Let me just go back to the Luno account, because this is a very important step that you need to understand. So on Luno, you'd go to your Bitcoin, and you'd go to your wallet firstly, see how much Bitcoin you have, and then you'd say send. And when you do press send, it would open up and say, who would you like to send it to? Self-explanatory. And this address here, you'd simply copy that address, paste it onto your Luno page, and then everything else is self-explanatory from then on. So as you can see on Binance, it does offer a lot of cryptocurrencies, but this is not all the cryptocurrencies that you can get in this entire ecosystem. There's more. So now you're looking to get more and more deeper into the cryptocurrency world by exposing yourself to different types of assets when it comes to cryptocurrency. So just going back, touching on a detail here that I'm seeing at the moment is that as a South African, I had a few problems trying to deposit money or fiat currency directly onto Binance. I'm not sure that if that's a personal problem or my bank account, something wrong with my bank account, or I have to authenticate something, but I did have issues directly depositing money onto the Binance platform. But that's something that you can do and try it out, which eliminates that Luno exchange between Luno and Binance. You can go straight into Binance and deposit there. So as I said, your appetite is growing. You're looking to look for more cryptocurrencies out there, and that's where we get to cryptocurrency wallets. The wallet which I first used was Metamask, which is a cryptocurrency, which is probably the most well-known cryptocurrency wallet. As you can see here, if you're looking to get the wallet, you'd simply go to Google, type Metamask. You'll see the website shows up here first, but the actual wallet is a Chrome plugin. So simply go to Google Chrome to add the extension. As you can see, I already have the plugin, and if you don't have it, you'd see a sort of a button here saying add Metamask as an extension, something along those lines. And after you add it, you'd see it on the top right corner of your Chrome extensions. As you can see, just ignore these for now, just focus on this. So once you have Metamask added as an extension and you open it, it will ask you to set up the account similar to what you'd have for Luno, Binance, just setting up the account. But one key difference here is that it would give you a sequence of 12 generated words that you need to write down in a notebook. Preferably don't keep it on your laptop. This is how you get access to your wallet in the event that you forget your password. So once you have your seed phrase, write it down wherever you need to write it down, engrave it at your home, whatever you need to do to have it somewhere where it's not digital, do that. So once you have Metamask on, you'll see here on the top right corner, this is the UI, UX, very simple. This is my test account just to show you guys the interface, just to make it as simple as possible. So Binance is a centralized exchange. What you don't want to do is keep your funds there. So what you'd want to do is take your funds from Binance onto your wallet. And how you do that is that simply every single wallet has an address to it. So this here is an address to your wallet. And I'm currently, one important thing, which is something I got wrong in the beginning, is the networks. These are the networks on the left hand side. You simply click this drag down option and look at all the different networks that are available. There's a lot of different networks there that please do ignore them. But these are so important because this can be the difference between you sending funds that you never want to see ever again, which I am totally, I've been a victim of that, sending it to the wrong place. So if you are looking to take, for example, your Ethereum from your Binance exchange, from the Binance exchange to your wallet, you'd have to go to the Ethereum mainnet network, and then you'd send it over using this address here, and then you'd see the balance reflect here. Another thing that you'd need to know is that if you want to get exposure to different coins on this network or any other network, you have this import token function, and then you'd simply have to paste the token contract address, which this is an amazing platform called Chainlist. This is where you'd get it from. So for example, if you were looking to, you'd connect your wallet, there's a button here called that should prompt you to connect your wallet to, and then you'll see all these different chains and different networks on this platform. And then for example, just so I can show you, let's say you wanted to interact with the Canto, which I don't know anything about this network. But for example, if you want to interact with this network here, you'd add it to your Metamask. It would prompt you to accept this network onto your Metamask, and you'd approve that transaction or prompt, and then it would ask you to switch that network to that network rather. As you can see here, it's now on the Canto network, and now you have access to every single token that's on that network. Very simple, or it's very tricky in the beginning, but over time you get the gist of it. Right, so now that you know how to interact with Luno, taking those funds to Binance and then from Binance all the way to your wallet. One thing that you'll often do with your wallet is interacting with decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap, PancakeSwap, Sushi. So there's so many different decentralized exchanges, which I'll show you in a bit. But let me show you a real example just so you guys can fully understand. So after this, not only would you know how to buy this coin, but you'll be able to buy any coin that you want. So last episode, I was talking about the 100 coin, which when I did purchase it at the time, it gave me a 10x result, a 10x return rather. When you are used to bank returns and you're not used to the returns that you can get from cryptocurrency, saying it out loud, the types of returns that you get is just unreal. So yeah, 100 coin, which I was talking about the last episode. So I spoke about coin market cap. This is where I'd go to see different types of coins or even DEX screener. So let's go to DEX screener this time. So currently on DEX screener, this is the main interface. As you can see here, I have 100 on one of my main watch list. So as you can see here, so an interesting thing which I was looking at last time or today we're preparing for this episode is that if you did listen to what I was saying in the last episode, which I never ever suggest, never listen to what I'm saying. I'm not a crypto guru, I'm not a crypto goat, that's not what I'm doing here. This is all about us learning. But if you did listen to what I was saying, which would also be crazy listening to a stranger on the internet. But if you did, and you said, and you went blindlessly and invested in the 100, you would have almost 40%. Yeah, you'd have 40% return on your money, which is just points to what I was saying about being used to the bank or the traditional finance returns, and then when you get this side, you're seeing 40%, and 40% is not even a lot. in the crypto space. So it's just insane. So now I'm going to show you how to buy this coin, but through buying or showing you guys how to buy this coin, hopefully you'll see how to buy any coin that you want. Just follow the logic and the theory, but it's not about this coin specifically, it's about any coin that you want. But just using this method will allow you to interact with any coin that you want. So starting here on Coin Market Cap, a friend of yours tells you, man, like, I found the coin, invest in this coin, this is the future, this is gonna change your life, this is gonna get us those Lamborghinis, you know. And like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna listen to him. I'm not gonna do my research, I'm just gonna listen to him. And you go to a Coin Market Cap and you open up and you find the coin. And in this situation, let's just look at 100. And how you'd go about searching and buying this coin is that you get to Coin Market Cap, you see search for the coin, open up the main page of that coin, and go here to the different markets that it's available and look at the different pairings. So as you can see here, but an important thing that you may want to look at here is that you can see the different contracts which this coin is under or the different networks rather, is Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. So you can choose how you'd want to purchase this or interact with this coin through Ethereum or through Binance Smart Chain. And how you do that is by going to these markets here and seeing where it's available. So it's available on Uniswap. I already have Uniswap open here, launched the app, and you have this interface open. So myself, when I did want to purchase this coin, I wanted to use BNB because Ethereum is expensive. As a new person getting into crypto and not having a large base and foundation of capital, Ethereum is a bit difficult to interact with. It is not for brokies when it comes to those fees that you pay for those transactions. So BNB is slightly, or not slightly, actually massively more affordable when it comes to the fees. So what I did do was I went to Luno, purchased my Ethereum there. This was the first time. I didn't know the best ways to get to this, but what I needed to understand is that I needed to get BNB. Is there BNB on Luno? There isn't. Where can I find BNB? On Binance. And if you go on Binance, is there BNB? Let me search. BNB. Yes, there's BNB. So I went to Binance and said, okay, you know what? I need to buy BNB from Binance. So I needed to get money to Binance, and I tried to use my bank account, didn't work. So what I did was go to Luno, purchase. I think at the time, I don't know why, but I purchased Ethereum. So once I did have the Ethereum on my Binance account, I used that Ethereum to get BNB. So once I had BNB, I sent that BNB from the Binance account onto my Metamask account. So as you'll see, when you get Metamask, it won't come with the Binance Smart Chain network on it. You'd have to go to chain list so what you'd have to look for is the BNB account or network rather. What you'd have to do is add it onto your Metamask as I've shown you. And once you have it there, then you can do not send your funds there without having that added onto your Metamask. So once you have it added to your Metamask, what you'd want to do is then send the BNB from the Binance account onto your Metamask. So once it's onto your Metamask, and you will have a few fees there and there, but once it is on your Metamask, you should see it reflect here. And once it's on here, that now you can easily interact with this Uniswap platform here. As you can see, top right, you will see your wallet address. You'll see you have to click on your BNB chain, and then you'll see the balance of your BNB here, and you put in the amount that you want to use to get whatever coin that you want to get. But I was speaking about 100. Let's see if it has 100. Yeah, it has 100 here. So buying, what's this? 100,000 BNB, which is 35 million rand, or $35 million rather. And then it will show you here how much 100 you'd receive, and then if there was sufficient liquidity to support that amount of BNB transaction or swap, you'd see a prompt here saying approve or something along those lines to confirm or approve. And then one thing MetaMask will always do is have a pop-up to help you make sure that you really want to do this transaction, and then you would approve, and you'd see it on your wallet. You'd see one thing you'll see is less BNB, but you won't see any 100 here. So what you'd have to do is import the token, and how you import the token is by having the token contract address. But where do you find token contract addresses? Simply go to Coin Marketplace, or you can also go to Dex Screener, but you'd go here, copy this, it's on the Binance Smart Chain, so copy this address here, and then go back to MetaMask. Yes, yeah, go back to MetaMask and then import the token, copy paste that address, it should come up here automatically, and then next, import that token, and then that token should reflect here. So just using that logic and that train of thought, and just using those different platforms, it should help you be able to get any cryptocurrency token that you want. But as I've said here in this episode, there are plenty different platforms that you can use. These are just the platforms that I typically use. And with wallets, there's different wallets such as Phantom, Soulflare, to interact with different currencies, different networks. There's so many different things, but I think with these ones you can interact with so much of this ecosystem. Thank you so much for getting this far into, or getting through this video. If you did enjoy it, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what else you want this channel to become, what type of information you want me to share on this channel. Until next time, as always, I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. Take care and see you on the next one.